You're in your apartment. It's 6:47 p.m. on a Tuesday. The microwave stops mid-beep. The hum you didn't know you were hearing, refrigerator, air handler, the building itself, dies. Your phone screen lights your face. No bars, no Wi-Fi, the little spinning wheel where your messages should load. In the hallway outside, you hear it starting, doors opening, confused voices. Someone's already shouting about their insulin in a fridge that's no longer cold. You have maybe 10 minutes before confusion becomes movement, maybe 20 before movement becomes panic. And you're standing in your kitchen, in the dark, trying to decide if this is real. It's real. The question is, what do you do when everyone else figures that out? The first 24 hours of a citywide blackout. Act 1. The first mistake. Here's what most people do in the first 60 seconds. They walk to the window. They look outside to see if it's just their building. Maybe they check the breaker box. They refresh their phone. They wait for information. That's 60 seconds you don't get back. Because right now, 3 blocks away, someone's already at the gas station. The pumps don't work without power, but they don't know that yet. In 6 hours, that same station will have a line of 80 cars and 3 separate arguments turning physical. Right now, the grocery store still has food. In 3 hours, the refrigerated section will be stripped. In 6, the aisles will look like a hurricane evacuation. Right now, you have water pressure. In 12 hours, you might not. Municipal pumps run on electricity. So do building pumps. Your toilet works on a gravity flush, once, maybe twice if you're lucky. Then the tank needs to refill, and if there's no pressure coming up, you see where this goes. So here's the first real decision point. Do you stay inside and wait for information, or do you move while you still have time? Most people wait. That's the mistake. Act 2. The first hour protocol. You move, but you move smart. First, information before action. You don't know if this is local or regional. You don't know if it's infrastructure failure, cyber attack, or a grid cascade. You won't know for hours, maybe days. But you can get partial information right now. Go to your car. Turn on the radio. AM band. If the stations are still broadcasting, this is local. If it's all static or emergency broadcast, this is big. If you hear anything mentioning grid, regional, or coordinated, you're looking at days, not hours. Write down what you hear. Your phone's dying. You'll want notes. Now, the 60-minute supply run. You have one chance to do this before the crowds or before you lose light entirely. If you're doing this after dark without streetlights, you're navigating chaos blind. Take cash. ATMs are dead. Card readers are dead. If you don't have cash, you're bartering or going without. Hit a small corner store, not a supermarket. Supermarkets turn into containment failures. You go in and out in under 10 minutes. Buy bottled water, as much as you can carry. Not soda, not juice, water. Canned food that doesn't need cooking. Protein if possible. Batteries. Flashlights if they're cheap. Manual can opener if you don't own one. Lighter or matches. You're not stocking a bunker. You're buying 72 hours of baseline survival for 1 or 2 people. Do not go to the pharmacy for just-in-case meds. That line's already 15 deep, and half those people are there for chronic prescriptions they can't live without. You'll burn an hour for ibuprofen. Do not try to withdraw cash from the bank, it's closed. Even if it wasn't, their systems run on power. Get home. Lock your door. You've just done what 90% of your neighbors won't think to do until tomorrow morning. Back inside, you take stock. And this is where most people make the second critical mistake. They assume help is coming soon, so they don't secure their space. Power is not coming back in 2 hours. If this is a grid failure or coordinated infrastructure hit, you're looking at a minimum of 48 hours, more likely 5 to 7 days for urban areas. Rolling blackouts and partial restorations could stretch weeks, so you are secure. Close all your curtains and blinds. Right now, every apartment that still has candlelight or a camping lantern is advertising their home and might have supplies. You want to be invisible. Dark windows, quiet movement. Fill every container you have with water while you still have pressure. Bathtub, sinks, pots, empty juice bottles. If you've got 20 gallons stored, you've got drinking, cooking, and hygiene covered for days. If you wait until morning, you're rationing toilet flushes and hoping the pipes don't run dry. Check your neighbors the right way. Knock on the 2 units closest to you. Not to borrow sugar, to assess. Are they elderly? Do they have kids? Are they panicking or calm? This isn't about making friends. It's about knowing if the guy next door is a stability factor or a liability when things get worse on day 3. Don't announce what you have. Don't offer food unless someone's in immediate medical distress. Generosity in hour 2 creates dependency by hour 20. Unplug everything. When power comes back, it often surges. Fried electronics are a nightmare you don't need. Leave one light switch on so you'll know when the grid's restored. It's 9 p.m. now. No streetlights, no traffic signals. You hear sirens, but they're distant and scattered. This is when cities start to feel unfamiliar. Your building's interior hallways are pitch black. People are using phone flashlights, draining their batteries to navigate to the stairs. Elevators are steel coffins. If someone's trapped, that's a fire department job. And the FD's getting about 200 calls an hour right now. Stay inside unless you absolutely have to move. Urban movement after dark during a blackout is high risk. No cameras, no traffic lights, limited police visibility. Intersections become free-for-all merge points. Pedestrians are invisible. You don't have the night vision you think you do. If you must go out, carry a flashlight and walk in the street, not the sidewalk. Make yourself visible. Move with purpose, not hesitation. But the smarter play is to stay put. Temperature management starts now. If this is winter, you're losing heat. If it's summer, you're gaining it. Apartments hold temperature for about 4 to 6 hours, then they start drifting toward the outside ambient. Winter. Layer clothing, close off unused rooms, hang blankets over windows for insulation. Body heat under blankets will keep you functional. Hypothermia starts subtle. Confusion, sluggish thinking, poor decisions. Summer. Open windows at night if it's safe, close them at dawn. Stay hydrated. Heat exhaustion sneaks up. If you're dizzy, nauseous, or stop sweating in high heat, you're in trouble. Do not use grills or camp stoves indoors. Every blackout, people die from carbon monoxide poisoning trying to heat their apartment or cook inside. You can survive cold and hunger. You can't survive CO. It's odorless and you just fall asleep. You wake up on day 2. Still dark, still no power. This is when the first wave of optimism dies. People thought this would be over by morning. It's not. Now they're wondering if they should have left the city yesterday. They should have. But they didn't. And now the highways are parking lots, gas stations are dry, and the grocery stores have been picked clean. You, however, have water. You have food. You're already ahead. Reassess your supplies. Ration properly. A human can survive 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water. Your water is your lifeline. Drink it, don't waste it. Hygiene is secondary. You can smell bad. You can't survive dehydration. Information gathering, round 2. Battery-powered radio again. Are they announcing distribution points? Shelters? Are they telling people to boil water? That last one's critical. If municipal water's compromised, drinking it straight will put you down with dysentery in 24 hours. Boil it, or add purification tablets if you have them. Watch your neighbors. This is when social cohesion either solidifies or fractures. Some buildings will organize, sharing info, checking on elderly residents, pooling resources. Others will splinter. You'll hear arguments, doors slamming, people leaving. Stay neutral. Help when it's smart. Avoid getting pulled into group drama or resource-sharing agreements that put you at risk. Secure your door. If you don't have a deadbolt, use a chair wedged under the handle. It's not Fort Knox, but it's a deterrent. Most opportunistic entries are crimes of opportunity, not planned breaches. Make your door annoying, and they'll move to the next one. It's been a full day. You've made it through the initial chaos. You're hydrated, fed, and relatively safe. But this is also when things start to degrade in ways you don't expect. Sanitation becomes a problem. If the water's still off, toilets are now a crisis. You can't flush. You can bucket flush using stored water, but that drains your supply fast. If you're in a high-rise, waste is stacking up in pipes. It's going to smell. It's going to attract pests. And in 3 days, it's a genuine health hazard. Medication and medical issues escalate. Diabetics without refrigeration for insulin. Asthmatics rationing inhalers. People on heart meds or psych meds running out. If you have a chronic condition, you should have had a 30-day backup. If you don't, you're now in a situation where you might need to get to a hospital. And hospitals are overwhelmed. Communications are still fractured. Your phone's probably dead unless you have a portable charger. Landlines, if you even have one, might work, might not. You're operating in an information void. Rumors are spreading faster than facts. Don't trust what you hear in the hallway. Don't trust what someone's cousin texted before the towers went down. Wait for official radio broadcasts or emergency services updates. This is the stabilization window. If you followed the protocol, you're stable. You're not comfortable, but you're surviving. Most people around you are not. They're hungry, thirsty, scared, and making bad decisions. Stay calm. Stay invisible. Wait it out. The first 24 hours of a citywide blackout aren't about gear or guns or bunkers in the woods. They're about timing, priorities, and not doing what everyone else does. You moved early while they waited for answers. You secured water while they assumed it would keep flowing. You stayed dark and quiet while they advertised their presence. You rationed and assessed while they panicked and overshared. That's how normal people survive systems failure. Not through fantasy prepper scenarios, but through calm, intelligent decisions in the narrow window before chaos locks in. When the power comes back, and it will, you'll walk away from this with a lesson most people have to learn the hard way. Systems fail fast, and survival is about doing the boring, unglamorous work before anyone else realizes it needs to be done. Subscribe to Nexora for realistic systems failure survival.